maintaining wellness. Before that, what can you share with our viewers about continuing to prioritize self-care through the through movement?
Yes. Okay. So continuing to prioritize. All right. So you had a few questions in there. I guess I would also start by saying how I started off the year, which for me, I have my platform Free Up. Um, but I also wanted to take it from having like a presence on social media, presence on a website, and have being more active. So yes, I was teaching classes, but I'm also a very adventurous person and I wanted to learn more and improve on my own individual skills. So I took a contract with Disney Cruise Line. So in January, I had left New York City and I actually went to Toronto to rehearse. And then at the end of February, we got onto the ship and I was supposed to be on the ship until September. And then everything went down. And so we got off of the ship in early April. So that put me in an odd place because I didn't even plan to be around at this time. So interestingly enough, obviously we're not teaching classes in any studios or anything like that. But you see a lot of people teaching their classes online and hustling and doing Zoom and doing all these different things. But for me, of course, I have a highlight on self-care, and self-preservation. And at the end of the day, I'm fortunate enough to not feel like I have to hustle, 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 and race, 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 and compete. So on a daily, there are different things that I'm doing. I'm making sure that I'm maintaining a routine. You wake up in the morning, you take a shower, you go through your hygiene routine, you eat breakfast, you have a seat, you meditate, you reflect. I still have a journal that I sit in and I do my entries so that I can think through things. I create goals for myself. Aside from dancing, I also do art like drawing and painting. So there are moments when I sit down and I actually do that. Anything that allows me to rest and relax. Sometimes it's music, and sometimes really and truly it's silence. It's sitting down with myself. It's just reflection. It's also reaching out to friends and family members and talking if I need to. But at this time, I think you can take advantage of these moments to be still so that you can really reflect over the things that are like meaningful and also just set some goals for yourself and also just take note of what's happening around you and how things are happening because in normal life, normal functioning, people are worried about like the next party, the next trip, the next thing they're going to do, spending the money here and there, and not necessarily thinking of like planning things out well. And I don't mean like in an anxious way, thinking about the future, but being thoughtful about like your movements, your actions, and that kind of thing, so that when times like this comes up, you've been taking care of yourself already so that you're not frantic in a moment like this. So I still continue to practice those things that keep me calm and clearing my environment as much as I can of the negativity so that I could be in a positive place.
You said some gems in there, like the whole concept of just being still.
Hmm.
That is a huge self-care. And we know we talk about free up movement, but the owner and the Vibes Myself Free Up movement is saying in this time, during this pandemic, during these quarantine moments, we have to be still, reflect. To be completely transparent, like you said in the beginning, I have been talking about this for a long time, and I've
Hmm.
taken a while, a long while to follow through. And it was in the still moment, like just literally in my room an entire week, because I'm in education and I was on spring break last week. And you
Yeah.
would think I would use that time to start writing out and planning
Yeah.
and calling this person and that person. But I was just sitting in my couch. And it wasn't until the Sunday before I have to start working again, the idea hit me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like everybody's doing
Yeah.
live, but like we both have it in common. We want what we do to be meaningful, to
Yeah.
impact people in a way that they're thinking differently about life. They're seeing the purpose in everything that's happening, and they are accepting their place in the world as being purposeful and yeah, basically that's basically it. So stillness is key in this moment. However, we do have a little treat for you, and we want to get a little active right now. So Chanel is gonna lead us in a 3 to 5 minute free up workout.
Yes. All right. And you know what? As far as a workout and leading, I hope people are not just like watching, because you know that's what they like to do.
Listen, I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right, let me get that music going. Okay.
Strong, yes, Shameen. We are staying strong mentally, emotionally during this time, sharing in the live, so we can empower, like, motivate and inspire each other on a daily basis, to accept those things about ourselves, to focus on our greatness, to magnify what we have, even if it's just for ourselves, to accept ourselves, to invite ourselves to a place of peace and a place of purpose, a place of passion for ourselves, by ourselves. Yeah, so Chanel, you ready? All right, let me get up.
Can you see me?
Yeah, I can see. Can you see me?
Yeah.
All right, everybody in the live, this is not just for your viewing pleasure. Get up, let's move around, free up. Get up and free up. All right, let's go.
All right. So typically in the class, we start off with a warm up. We get into our core routines. We slow it down. We do a cool down and stretch. But I'm just going to show you a couple like basic things that we do. So a typical like warm up, and it's the hip warm up, and that's what I love the best. That's what I love the most. So here we go.
Make sure I can see.
Can you hear that?
Hey.
All right. Okay. Great job.
And my heart rate is up.
Good job.
Yep. Thanks, Chanel.
You're welcome.
Whew. All right, I felt that. I also enjoyed the free workout. Up Caribbean music, Caribbean movement. Ooh, need to catch my breath.
Yes.
I hope type in the chat if you were doing it. If you were doing it, give me some fires, some emojis. Show me that you were doing the movement. All right, Chanel, I think we might have to, God's willing, when everything clear up and we get to go back outside.
Yes.
We might have to do a collaboration.
Yes.
This might be the first Sisters in Business event where everybody's invited to a free up dance class with Chanel.
Yes, that would be a lot of fun. So you can